Okay, tell me the truth. Did you buy a fancy camera to make YouTube videos, but you're still using your phone because you're kind of afraid of this thing? I get it. Your phone is super easy. You already know how to use it. You always have it with you. And you literally just need to press record to shoot a video. Hey Meredith, I bought that fancy camera and lens you told me to buy, but my videos don't look as good as yours. Oh yeah, the Canon M50 Mark II with the Sigma Sweet 16 lens. Yeah, these ones. Oh, well, did you put the lens on the camera and adjust the exposure settings like I walk through in my YouTube video? No, it's still in the box. I'm using my phone to record videos. You have to actually take it out of the box and use it to get that, crisp, clean look and blurry background and stuff. So I should actually take it out of the box, press some of these buttons and stuff? Yeah, you're gonna have to press the buttons. I have videos explaining all of this. I think I'm just gonna keep using my phone. If I shoot it on my phone, then the footage is on my phone, and it only takes like 3 or 4 weeks to, actually edit it into a YouTube video. Okay, yeah. I hope you don't drop it in the toilet or something. Ew. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with using your phone when you're getting started on YouTube. It is easy, but if you're looking to up-level the look of your YouTube videos and you want to invest in a real camera, even an inexpensive real camera, or you already have one sitting in a box that you just haven't used yet, then this video is for you. I want to share some tips with you on getting warmed up to using your fancy camera so that the videos you create for YouTube and social media look professional, even if you're not a pro. First of all, even if you have a fancy camera, you don't have to fiddle with a bunch of manual video settings. I do shoot with my camera in full manual mode, so I have control over the ISO, the aperture, the frame rate, all the things, right? In fact, today I have my ISO set to auto because if you notice, the sun is kind of moving in and out of the cloud. So even I don't have it in fully manual mode all the time. Your videos will look a little bit better with a camera in auto mode than with your phone in auto mode. So you could start shooting your YouTube videos in full auto mode with your fancy camera, and I even have some cheat sheets for you if you want to start to dive into the different settings that you have available on your camera. I'll link to those down below. You watch my videos and download the cheat sheet, you'll always have something to reference when you're trying to figure everything out. And I think there is a misconception about using a fancy camera that you have to constantly be fiddling with the settings. But in reality, once your camera is set up and you have it set up for the type of videos that you're going to create, and you have all of the default settings changed so that you can create better looking videos faster, there's not much else for you to fiddle with. Other than setting your camera up to record, it doesn't really take extra time to use your camera to record your videos once you know how to use the camera. If you shoot videos like I do in the same space with pretty much the same lighting, depending on what the clouds are doing out there, then there's a good chance you don't actually have to change any of your settings when you use your camera. Now, I have videos here on this channel walking through how to set up a few different Canon cameras from out of the box, the settings you need to change and how to use them to shoot your YouTube videos. And I'll link to those in the description below this video, but there's a couple things I want you to keep an eye on no matter what brand camera you're using. So first of all, if you're shooting a talking head video like this, make sure you have autofocus on. If you're using a Canon camera, it's probably going to be able to detect your face. It's one of my favorite features of the Canon cameras, but you're going to want to make sure that you are in focus. And I recommend that for your resolution, you shoot at 1080 and a frame rate of 30 frames per second so that you're not stuck with a low resolution video or a super monster sized 4K video file. My nephew said I should shoot 4K 60 frames per second. Okay. Do you have a super fast processor and a crap ton of RAM? No, I have a MacBook Air. That'll work, right? It's brand new. Probably not. I would still recommend starting at 1080, 30 frames per second, especially when you're just getting started. Well, my nephew went to film school for a semester, so. I have videos walking you through all of this, right? He's gonna come over and help me set this up. That's a great idea. Now, one of the things that you might want to look into is getting an external microphone for your fancy camera. I'm using the DJI mic. It is a wireless lav. The transmitter is right here. It wirelessly transmits my audio over to my camera where the receiver is plugged into the camera. This improves the audio quality quite a bit because the microphone that is like embedded into the camera isn't really that great unless you're vlogging and you're like holding your camera like right in front of you where you're nice and close. You might have pretty good audio quality there, but if you're across the room or you're a few feet away, you probably want to get some type of an external audio source. I love this DJI. I haven't done like a full review on it yet, but it's really great. It comes in this charging case and it has these little adapters so you can use it for your phone if you have an Android or an iPad, or an iPhone has a little thingy for that too. Honestly, there's nothing to be afraid of when using a fancy camera. All of the settings, everything that you do to set it all up can be completely reset to factory settings. So you can't press a wrong button or make a wrong turn. Just play around with it. Have some fun. Look, yes, your phone is good enough to get started on YouTube. You don't have to have a fancy camera to be successful on this platform. But I think when you see yourself in your content through the lens of a real camera versus your phone, you're gonna go, ooh, this is nice. And I want to hear from you on this. What are you looking to improve when it comes to the quality, the look, the feel of your YouTube videos? Let me know down in the comments. Maybe your response will be the topic of my next video. What do all these things like format card and video format and like all this stuff mean? I literally have videos on this channel talking about those exact things. Oh, you should link those up over here. Yeah, already on it. Thanks. Wait, you can use this for Zoom calls? This is so much fun to film. Oh my gosh.